Hello, I'm John from Robert White Photographic, and in today's video I'd like to follow on from our previous video on leaf filters, and this is using polarizer and hoods with a 100mm system. You'll see here I've got, this time, instead of the Canon, I've got the Nikon, the 800E, fitted with a Zeiss 21, and I've already taken the liberty of putting the wide angle adapter ring and the foundation kit in place. You'll notice something different in this video than the last one, and this is this ring on the front, and we did touch on this. This is what they call the front holder ring, and this front holder ring takes a 105mm polarizer. The separate items are here. So this is the foundation kit, which you may have been familiar with from our last video. This is a standard holder, and the ring that goes on the front is called the front holder ring. Now the front holder ring is simple, just a metal ring. It has recessed sockets on the front. You take out the screws that are on the holder already and pass them through the holes on the adapter ring back in through the slots. And because it's recessed, the screws that come with the holder can be used. You don't have to buy anything extra, any longer screws. You can just buy the ring, add it, and it will work perfectly. So I'm going to put this out the way. So you can see it's fitted in place on the foundation kit. Now to that you can add, in fact, pretty much any 105 circular polarizer. Lee do them. They do circular and linear types, and we also have one. This one's actually one by B+W that we do. It's a Kaseman multi-coated polarizer, but they'll all work. That simply screws into position. Gotta be a bit careful. Screws in like so. Get it started. There we are. So now I've got the polarizer, apologies about a bit of dust, got the polarizer on the front of the holder. Now as you can see, that will, like any polarizer, rotates. You can adjust your polarization without a problem. But because it rotates, it means that the holder can stay still. So if you have, like I have here, a grad filter, I can slot the grad filter into the slots behind the polarizer, so the light passes through the polarizer first, then through into the grad. I can then adjust, if I wish to adjust the position of the grad, perhaps as a slanting horizon or something like that, I can do that. But I can also still rotate the polarizer to adjust my polarization to where I'm happy. So it's a nice, simple to use system. It works very well on wide angle. We have many people who ask us, I'm using a wide lens, what can I get away with? Well, we've used this with the 21, it's absolutely perfect. We have people going down to about 17mm, but you do have to be careful on the super wides. But this as a setup works very, very well. I'd also like to show you one other thing. I'm just going to move the holder off. I can take this off really easily. The whole thing comes off in one. You can, if you wish to, store that as one separate unit, which is quite nice. They also make some lens hoods. The most popular one is this one. This is called the universal lens hood. Now the universal lens hood is effectively, as you'll notice on the back, a foundation kit. The screws at the front can be undone, so you can take the hood section off and use it like a holder. So if you're using extreme wides, you can use it just as a holder. But it also has this self-supporting bellows lens hood. Now this is the latest hood that they've done. It's been out for a few years, but prior to this you had a standard hood, which is very square and could only be used with standard lenses or longer. Or they did a wide angle lens hood, that was very large. So this is a good compromise. We can get down to something like 24mm focal length, no problems at all. This hood also, if I push this back, it's the second version of the universal hood that they've made, and they've made this area slightly larger. And again, you can take out the screws and you can put in the 105 front holder ring for the polarizer. So you can still use a polarizer with this as well. So the hoods, the holders, the polarizers make it a very simple to use system. I'll stick this back on as we finish. And again, it just clips into position like so. Actually really looks the part. And it's not a minefield, it's not a scary subject, it's something that will really enhance your photography. It gives a lot of people a great deal of joy. So I hope you found this useful. If you haven't seen our part 1, by all means do so. It covers, with these two videos, covers most of the system. If there's any help you need at all, you can email us at sales@robertwhite.co.uk, or you can visit our website. Thank you very much.